you can just enjoy each other in a new way. And that's why I feel like it's more of a honeymoon period for us now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be married forever?
Yes.
I have a letter.
He's also a fox, if you haven't noticed. My husband's very, very handsome. But his heart is even more beautiful.
I love that your eyes are sparkling right now.
Oh.
Um,
You have a letter from him?
I have a letter from your husband and your kids.
Oh.
It's actually from them
Was this in the press also?
via
No, he
him.
did this?
Nope, no one's ever seen this before.
Okay.
And I would love to share it with you. And if you feel comfortable,
Is this from
if
this
you
morning?
share it with all of us.
Oh. From Archie and Lily via Papa. We love your cooking. We love your pancakes. And we love, love, love your hugs. You're the best mummy, and we love you. So sweet. I also love that it's mummy, which is very British instead of
Very
mommy.
British.
Oh, yeah, they're the greatest.
And we so it's kind of fun reading that to you about just how much he supports you and how proud he is with everything he's doing with Invictus
Yes.
Games and all the projects he's so passionate about. What are the best ways that you support him that he needs with all of those?
I think a lot of it is being a soundboard, especially because I don't read media or press.
Yeah.
I'm a good barometer of just sometimes maybe just a very removed point of view because I'm only looking at it through the lens of loving him.
Yeah.
What's in his best and highest good? What's in the best interest for us as a family? What will help nurture him and help him find balance?
Yeah.
Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome home. If you love heartfelt stories, powerful love, and celebrating two of the most inspiring people out there, Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex, then you are absolutely in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because here, we don't just follow Harry and Meghan's journey, we celebrate it. We honor their love, their courage, their family, and their incredible ability to rise above with grace and heart. Now, let's get into today's story because this one is truly special. Today, the world was reminded of just how deeply human, kind, and full of heart Meghan Sussex truly is. In a rare, soul-bearing podcast interview with her dear friend Jamie Kern-Lima, Meghan let the world in, not as a public figure or duchess, but as a mother, a wife, and a woman whose story continues to inspire millions around the globe. And what happened during that conversation was both powerful and deeply emotional. Meghan broke down in tears, not out of sadness or regret, but from the overwhelming love she feels for her family, from the beauty of a life she and Harry have fought to build together. At 43, Meghan is not just thriving, she's glowing with authenticity, compassion, and purpose. And in this interview, she gave us all a glimpse into her world. She spoke about her two beautiful children, Archie and Lilibet, with a tenderness that moved many listeners to tears themselves. She shared a small but incredibly meaningful tradition. Every single day, she sends her kids an email. A quiet ritual that might seem simple on the surface, but behind it lies a mother's deep devotion. She called it a time capsule, a daily record of her thoughts, her love, and the moments that matter most. One day, Archie and Lilibet will open those emails and feel every bit of her heart poured into them. And when she spoke those words, you could hear her voice crack. She paused, overcome with emotion. "I wasn't expecting this," she whispered, wiping away tears. "They're just so great. It was real, it was honest, and it was profoundly beautiful. Because at the end of the day, beneath the titles, the press, and the opinions, Meghan Sussex is a loving, devoted mother. The kind of mother who treasures every laugh, every hug, every bedtime story. The kind of mother who wants her children to grow up knowing they were deeply, fiercely loved." But this interview wasn't just about motherhood. It was about love, the powerful, unbreakable bond she shares with her husband, Prince Harry. She described their journey with clarity and warmth. In the early days, like any couple, there were butterflies and excitement. But unlike most, their relationship quickly became a battleground. 6 months in, they were already in the trenches, facing scrutiny, criticism, and pressure from all sides. But instead of breaking them, it brought them closer. "You have to imagine," Meghan said at the beginning, "it's all butterflies. but then we immediately went into the trenches together. What followed wasn't a fairy tale in the traditional sense. It was better. It was real. They stood by each other, protected each other, and chose love, even when the world made it hard. And now, 7 years later, Meghan says something few would expect. They're in their honeymoon phase. Not the kind that fades after a wedding, but the kind that blossoms after years of weathering storms together. A kind of peace and joy that only comes after you've fought hard for your happiness. Now, when you have a little bit of breathing space, she said, you can just enjoy each other in a new way. It was heart-melting to hear her speak about Harry. With a smile, she called him a fox. Very, very handsome, she laughed, before adding something even more meaningful. His heart is even more beautiful. And that's the magic of Meghan and Harry. Beyond the glamour, beyond the past, they are two people deeply in love, united by values, by purpose, and most of all by their family. Their home in Montecito is not just a place, it's a sanctuary. A warm, loving haven where Archie and Lilibet can grow up safe, happy, and free. Where playtime and storytelling matter more than paparazzi or protocol. They've chosen a quieter life, but that doesn't mean it's any less impactful. Meghan and Harry continue to use their voices to advocate for mental health, equality, compassion, and hope. And now, as parents, they're teaching their children the same values: kindness, courage, and authenticity. What's truly inspiring about Meghan is how she continues to lead with grace, even after everything she's endured. She's been unfairly judged, constantly in the spotlight, yet she remains grounded, dignified, and full of empathy. This podcast wasn't a performance. It was a reminder of who she really is. She's a woman who listens more than she speaks, who feels deeply, and who has turned pain into purpose. She's a wife who adores her husband, not for the title he was born with, but for the man he chooses to be every day. And she's a mother who finds joy in the quiet moments, the emails, the giggles, the bedtime cuddles, the little things that make life extraordinary. To see Meghan today is to see a woman who has not only survived, but flourished, and she's done it with integrity, love, and strength that inspires others to do the same. She doesn't seek attention, she seeks connection. She doesn't chase perfection, she embraces truth, and in this world that's rare, that's powerful. That's Meghan Sussex. As the interview came to a close, listeners weren't left with sensational headlines. They were left with warmth, with humanity, with the story of a woman who's living life on her own terms and doing it beautifully. So if you ever doubted Meghan Sussex, just listen to her words. Feel her heart, see the joy in her family, because what she's building with Harry and their children is nothing short of extraordinary. It's not about royalty, it's not about status, it's about love. And that love is real, it's strong, and it's lighting the way for others to live with more courage, compassion, and authenticity. That's Meghan's story. And it's one worth celebrating. If you felt inspired today, don't forget to give this video a like, drop a comment with your favorite moment, and of course, hit subscribe so you never miss a story that honors the strength, heart, and beauty of Harry and Meghan's journey. We'll see you next time. This is the final chapter of Meghan's Heartfelt podcast, where we reflect on her journey and the impact she has made. Meghan Markle, now the Duchess of Sussex, has shown us that despite the challenges and scrutiny, one can rise above with grace, authenticity, and a heart full of love. Her journey from Hollywood to royalty, and now as a mother and podcast host, is a testament to her resilience and unwavering spirit. Through her words and actions, Meghan continues to inspire millions around the world to live authentically and courageously. Stay tuned for more heartfelt stories and insights in future episodes. Each story is a reminder that no matter where you come from or what you face, you have the power to create a life filled with love, purpose, and joy. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep believing in the magic of your own story. Gap 2.5S. And remember, the most beautiful stories are the ones we live every day.